Sometimes people need to hear how amazing and beautiful they are, and that it's okay to be different and to be unique, and you're just perfect the way that you are. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If it's the first time that you're tuning in, my name is Mimi and I make videos about food and life and travel and occasionally completely unplanned videos like this one right now. So I don't even know what's coming because this is actually really unplanned. So I was this close to not uploading anything because it is Saturday night right now and tomorrow is Sunday. I usually upload on Sundays and I didn't have anything filmed. I didn't have anything planned. I wouldn't have known what to upload, to be honest. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna let this week slide and not upload anything. But then I just did some yoga and came out of the room, made myself a cup of tea, and I kind of had the feeling, no, you know what? I don't need to have always this amazing prepared video for you guys where I put in a lot of time and work and, you know, all of these things to be able to share something with you. It can be something really simple like me sitting here drinking a cup of tea. So I just thought, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna come here and talk to you guys. I'm still sweaty from the practice, to be honest, and if anyone ever again says that yoga is just relaxing and breathing and chilling, you have never practiced yoga before. So just a quick side note for those of you who might be interested in, I'm doing this 30-day yoga challenge. If you don't know the channel already, it's called Yoga with Adrienne. She's an amazing woman and she has a really nice style of teaching somehow. It's a really cool program. It started in the beginning of January, but it doesn't matter. You can start now if you're interested. So I'm gonna leave the links down below so you can go check it out. I'm really enjoying this journey and it has been amazing so far. I don't think this video, I don't know what this video is about, to be honest. So it just can be about yoga, but I don't know. When I was standing in my kitchen making myself a cup of tea, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna film something short and I don't wanna edit a lot of it. I just wanna kind of give you a little bit of inspiration and have a little pep talk. You know, I don't know what you're going through right now in life, if there is some kind of challenge that you face, something that you're thinking about or that is on your mind, or maybe your life is even very awesome right now, so that is great too, you know. But wherever it is that you are right now in your life, this thought came to my mind before when I was making the cup of tea, is the theme of self-worth. And I don't know why it came to my mind. Maybe it has to do something with the fact that I have been taking a lot of time for self-care and reflection somehow. This has really brought a new level of awareness somehow to see what influences my self-worth. And I think is something that affects a lot of people because I have touched on this before, you know, in another video, how social media can really screw up the way we look at our own lives and the way that we treat ourselves, and kind of we have this rating system, you know, through all of these amazing things we see online. I just quickly wanted to ask you and give this question to you. Where do you get your self-worth from? And just take a moment and think about it, because sometimes I think it's really important to take a moment and ask ourselves a question. Why is it that we feel that way, or where is this feeling coming from, and how do we act the way we act? And just take a moment to reflect a little bit. What is your rating system? What gives you your self-worth? What is responsible for making you feel amazing and awesome? And what is responsible for making you feel down and negative and maybe sad? So, I'm sorry, I have this really annoying cough and I have been with it for about 2 weeks and I cannot shake it. I don't know what it is. I just wanted to encourage you guys that you're careful about your sources of what kind of pushes your self-worth, what defines you, you know? Is it very dependent on what other people tell you? Do you need all these likes and comments on your Instagram pictures? Do you need constant reassurance and compliments from other people to feel good about yourself? And don't get me wrong, we all need a little pick-me-up sometimes, and I think it's very important to encourage each other, very important. We should do it more often, just like that, you know, be kind to someone and tell them something nice. But in your core, I think your self-worth should be a set thing, which isn't dependable on your circumstances or on the people around you. It should be something that you carry within yourself that is very dear to you and that you're connected to. And I feel like when you have that, you cannot be shaken that much. You know, people can say something mean about you, or people can ignore you, whatever it is, and it doesn't really affect you that much because you know who you are, and you know that you're worth loving, and you know that you love yourself. And I think that is something we really need to practice, because it's very easy to forget it and to kind of slip back into these old ways of thinking somehow. At least for me it is. I don't know how it is for you, but I think us humans, we are very critical sometimes about ourselves, and we can be very mean. And that's just not healthy. It's just not a good thing. And I honestly think that every person is so different. It makes no sense to compare yourself to other people, because nobody's the same. And that's just the way it was supposed to be, you know? I just want you to realize and really appreciate how unique you are. You are not supposed to be like someone else. You're not supposed to look like someone else. You're not supposed to talk like someone else, or dress or behave or have that career or whatever it is. You're supposed to be you. So you might have heard that comparison kills your joy. And I think it's very, very true. As soon as you start comparing yourself to other people, you start to take away the worth of the things you already had and that made you happy, actually, because you completely shift your focus to something that makes no sense. It's unreachable because you are not that person. You don't have the same genetics, you don't have the same background, you don't have the same nationality, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. You're not the same person. So if you start to compare yourself to someone else, it is a game that you can only lose at. So I really encourage you guys to focus on who you are and be grateful for what you have. You're unique and no one can take that away from you. And I think it's something so beautiful, and it really starts to open doors to a new life somehow once you accept that and you find peace with it. You feel at peace and you start to feel happier. And I think in the end that's all we want. We want to be happy, right? We don't want to go through life constantly worrying or being sad or, you know, thinking, oh man, those people are better than me and I don't feel good about myself. We don't want that. And it really starts with that, appreciate how unique you are. And I think, honestly, I just look at people and I see the little quirks they have, and everyone has their own little thing, and I just think it's something so beautiful and so amazing, because how boring would this world be if everyone would be the same and look the same? And there would be no way that people could support and encourage each other and be an inspiration to other people the way that you can when you're just yourself and you go through your own path and you go through your own struggles and your journey, and you learn your lessons, and then you are actually able to pass these lessons on to other people. But if you just imitate another person your whole life, you really don't gain anything. It would be so sad, so very sad. So yeah, I don't know, that was my rant of Saturday night. I don't even want to go on for too long, because I told myself I don't want to edit too much, because I have only a couple of hours to edit this and then upload it, and it's been a very spontaneous decision to make this video. I just hope that you take something positive away from it and that it gave you encouragement. Sometimes people need to hear how amazing and beautiful they are, and that it's okay to be different and to be unique, and you're just perfect the way that you are. All right, guys, so if you liked this very random and maybe a little bit weird of a video, please give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot, and leave a nice comment down below. And what else? Yeah, that's it. I think I talked enough. Guys, I really hope that you're gonna have an amazing week. I'm gonna be thinking of you. So I'm gonna see you next Sunday with another video. And until then, be grateful, be happy, and most importantly, be kind, and not just to others, but also to yourself. Bye.